I'm live. Hello, hello. Welcome. As you can probably see, working on something slightly different today. I am trying to put together this season 2 Jinx cosplay in about a week. I know I'm crazy. I'm a crazy. Um, so that's what I will be working on today. Um, and So as of right now, I am going to I'm just trying to think. Sorry, I lost my words. A lot going through my brain, but I am going to so I already put down the base layer of brown, and now I'm going to go on top and add in textures, and I'm going to go with more of an illustrative type look like I did with her season 1 top. So yeah. And this is a new piece, so even putting it on the camera, I'm like, what's a good way to put it? Hello, hi Bottle of Win, how are you doing? Oh, I just realized I forgot to put your guys' little stream avatars. Will it mess up the stream if I put it in? Let's see, hold on. If I move you guys over here, and then let's see if I can add in the stream avatars right here. I don't know if it'll mess up the stream. Hopefully it won't, because I don't want to end it and then restart it with the little stream avatars. You guys have to have your baby dragons. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Win. Okay, I might disappear for a minute because sometimes it takes over my entire screen. Looks like it took it over. It's loading. Connect. Loading. I'm still here. There we go. There we go. There. Now you have your little dragons. Okay, and it didn't mess up the stream. Sweet. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it did anything, so. Alright, now you have your dragons. So, yeah, oh gosh. I know. I'm excited for next week too. I'm almost like not even mentally ready. I don't know how I'm gonna get this Jinx done. I'm gonna try though. I'm trying. Yeah, they're so like there's tiny the dragons. I want to figure out how to make them like just a tad bigger. I'm still learning the stream avatar thing, so I want to be able to make it so they're not so tiny. So now, since I have my base color, and what I'm using is I'm going in with acrylic paints, so I know a little different than what I normally do. I am using burnt umber, and that's what I did for my for the Jinx 1 season 1 top, and I loved how it turned out. I am also mixing a little bit of this titanium white and a little bit of this Mars black. I know, it's like you can easily tell that umber is my favorite go-to brown. And this Liquitex paint's thick, so I have to kind of like smack it to make the paint that's stuck to the walls of the tube like not get stuck, to unstick it. You know, I learned a trick a long time ago. I used to, with these Liquitex tubes of paint, um, when I used to work at this like crafting store. Well, it was kind of like a interactive thing. It was a really cool place. You would buy like a kit of a craft, and then they would have all the supplies in it, and we even have a wall full of like paint and accessories, buttons, stickers, anything you could need for your craft, and you'd just make it there, and it was like a fun party place and all that. Well, anyway, uh with these tubes of paint here, since the paint gets like stuck on the walls, and even towards the end you can't squeeze it all out. Normally, and this is what I thought, oh, the tube's done, toss it out. No, there's so much paint left over. So we would actually cut the tops off of these, and there was so much paint left that we couldn't squeeze out. So what we would do is, when it would get to that point, cut these tops and then fill them with little, like, you know, those to-go ketchup containers? We would fill them with that and put them out for people to use. And it was really worked out really well for like the birthday parties, because so often the kids would like just squeeze the entire tube of paint on their palette and then use like a drop, and then we're like, thanks guys. So instead we would give them the little like ketchup containers full of paint, and it ended up working way better for the kiddos. But yeah. But if you have tubes of acrylic paint there, and it seems like it's at the end, there's probably still a lot left. Cut it open. I put mine in baby food jar, in like emptied out baby food jars, because it has like a rubber seal on it and they last longer. So other art hack tricks, how to make your art supplies last even longer for you. Yeah. Where's a good position, do you think? Maybe right here? And for this illustrative style of painting, I get so many questions on how to do it. And it's funny, I kind of have the same response as like so many other cosplayers who do this like style of paint. I don't know. It's a very, I don't know how I do it. I guess the best thing I can say is that I look at my reference picture very literal. Like, rather than seeing, oh, it's brown, I'm gonna paint solid brown. Where's the highlight? Like, almost think of it as I was painting a painting, but I'm doing it in a physical 3D form. So I would, if this was a painting, I would put a highlight here. And I would also, if this was a painting, I would do this like kind of stippling effect, kind of giving it like a leather type texture. That's all I'm doing, really, is I just think of it literal, like as if I was painting an illustration. And for anything with like light sources, there is no real light source on this one. Sometimes these illustrative paint jobs will have a light source. You almost, again, think of it like as if you were painting a painting. Where's your light source coming from? I guess there is a little light source on this one. I'm kind of like thinking of it, visualizing it if it was at like head on. So I am adding some shadows. when colors are so close together like this, I do recommend good lighting, because I cannot tell you how many times it's fooled with me where I'll have like, I'll be working in poor lighting and then I get back into good lighting and I'm like, oh no, this isn't, this is not right. This is, the colors are off, or the contrast just isn't there. Hey Nacho, how you doing? Good to see you here. I'm working on season 2 Jinx. Trying to get it done. Yay! Last 3 a.m. shift. Yay! That's definitely something to celebrate for sure. And there we go. So you can see it's starting to really take shape. Yeah, I already put down the base layer of brown, so in a way, actually, you both are here for the most entertaining part, which is all the shadows and everything, and all the highlights. Made it to the most interesting part of the process. I think it's my favorite. I really like the painting part. I also like the, when working with foam, I like the sanding because I think there's something super satisfying about seeing like a, a cosplay piece, whether it be for an outfit or a prop, where it looks just like foam and it has all these rough edges, and then you get to like sand them away with the Dremel, and suddenly it's starting to come more to life. I don't know. I just find there's something so satisfying about that. And normally, like right here where I'm painting, oh, you can't even see. Scooching on over. Right here should be Velcro. I completely forgot about my attachments until after priming. I can't believe I did that. I like primed it and it's sitting out there drying, and I'm like, wait, the Velcro, my attachments. I have no attachments. I'm like, it's okay. I mean, it's Jinx, so if it's a little messed up, that's all right. Um, I'm going to instead. I was planning on adding stitch lines along here to add more dimension to this and to make it look like it's stitched together. Kind of more of that rustic, kind of leathery look. Well, I'm just gonna, when I go in to do that, I'm gonna stitch in my attachments. It, I'll make it so it's like not so obvious. But still, I can't believe I did that. What happens when I'm con crunching. Accidents happen. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying, Lynn. Yeah, last night I was gluing together her belt. The belt's way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. There's just like a ton of details. That's why I'm even more thankful that I ended up buying a pattern because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. Like all the hard parts are done. They're done. Like I don't have to do the research. Like for the color and how to do that, I did that. But like the shapes of things and making sense what is what and how do I make this all come to life. That was all done. It's like all I have to do is follow instructions. The instructions will tell me how it's supposed to look. So, yay. And for my outfit I'm gonna wear on Sunday, Lazy Jinx, she's now done, which is awesome. Um, I have this mug that I filled with resin that's like purple to look like shimmer. And I have her hoodie set aside and all that whole outfit. Hi, Ka. Welcome, welcome. Oh, no, I started the stream early because. Oh, so I didn't share this part yet. Well, I kind of did on my Discord. But I'll be ending the stream pretty early today, like around 11:30, just because, oh my gosh, just so much is going on. Um, so yeah. But so you didn't mess up, Ka. No worries. Just an early stream. Everything was all set up and ready to go, and I'm like just sitting here. I'm like, what am I doing? I could just be streaming and working on this. So yeah, why not? Yeah, and then like exactly what you said when that there is mistakes and that kind of stuff or little messed up parts. For Jinx, that's what makes her such a cool character is that I could take those mistakes and they end up being really interesting details. So I think that's also why I took on this project uh, with only having like about a week to do it because I was like, you know what, if I mess up, it's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. I haven't even started her wig yet. It's still just sitting in the bag that I bought it in. I can do it. I can do it. I know I can do it. Yes. Jinx and Rebecca, both best girls for sure. I absolutely agree. Yeah, so I'm just continuing on. And yeah, what's cool about this too is since this like leather texture is rough, I can actually go pretty loose with it and pretty quickly, but it still look nice. I really like adding dimension to my pieces. I can't imagine just like painting it one solid color and calling it a day. Like, nope. Yeah, and you're probably just letting you all know I'm probably gonna be working on this the next couple of streams, working on the same cosplay because I need to get it done. Hey, hi Pirate King, how you doing? Yeah, hello, hello. Hey, and so happened that you get to like join a stream where I'm actually working on Jinx here. I know you missed the last one, so glad you could make it to this one. Yeah, so I'm just working on this Jinx top as quickly as possible. I don't know. I'm almost done with the pants. I just have like the top, the very top to cut, and I have to paint it. And then the top's done. I have, it's not going to be accurate, but I kind of went in knowing this. I have some really cool boots with a lot of buckles on it, and that's what I'm going to wear for her shoes. So her shoes are done. Her gloves, I looked at them, they're actually the exact same as season one. They're painted on though. I'm not going to paint mine because I still want to use those for season one. So it'll be a little different. That's okay. Those are done. Her top, I have to sew the top. I have a base so far, but I have to figure that out still. I have most of the bandages cut out, and I kind of have like a something laid out, plan laid out. Um, Wig not touched, belt all cut out, needs to still be glued. Then I can sand. So yeah, it's coming along. And then shark hood. I hope I can get the shark hood done because I swear, as soon as the shark hood like was released, that was like a thing. I was like, with all the other Jinx cosplayer, yep, I'm making the shark hood one day. So I really want it, but we shall see if I do get that in time. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, the wig for sure. It's funny because I just did a wig commission where it was really short hair, so I almost feel like coming in, I actually do have an idea. This won't be my first like super short wig, which kind of works out good. I hope though it doesn't, what happens to this wig doesn't happen what happened to the last wig. Otherwise, her wig won't be done in time if that's the case. But I'm planning on making the spikes longer. I also watched another cosplayer who made her wig, and she actually teased it the whole wig before cutting it really short, so it made the hair really fluffy. And I thought that was so smart, and I couldn't believe I didn't think of that myself. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Teasing takes time though, so I'm a little bit worried, but I'll be able to get it done. It's gonna be weird being Jinx and not have the long braids, but I am looking forward to actually having a short wig for once, because most of my characters have really long hair. Oh, welcome back, Nacho. I know, right? I'm playing cyberpunk music. That should just be my entry song. Okay, so seeing it from afar, like over on my screen over here, it's looking cool. Looking really cool. Okay, I'm happy. Yeah, I also wanted to make this cosplay not just for the Game On, but in just to wear as in general. Like the whole design looks comfortable to run a booth in. Like it's fairly simple. Also, the wig's short, so that won't get in the way. Um, all the clothes, like, it's kind of like almost normal. It's like there's no weird, like, details, weird sleeves. Um, everything in a way is kind of, like, I can move easily. So I'll be able to work my booth. So this will be, I'm planning on it to be a normal cosplay that I will bring to shows and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Cyberpunk's a fun game. I played it when it was going through all those glitchy issues. Played it on PC though, so my glitches weren't as bad. Um, as like what a lot of other people experienced, especially console players. I think the worst I ever had, and I thought it was just more funny, was like NPCs will appear in places they weren't supposed to. Like I'd be going through the storyline and one would go into like a spawn, an NPC would spawn in a doorway and I couldn't get through. And but to complete the story or the task, you have to go through the doorway and there was no other way. And that happened a couple of times. But I mean, it was no big deal because I would just like exit the building completely and then come back, and then the NPC was gone, and then I could continue with the story. But I heard that they fixed everything now, though, that it's actually like a game, playable game, actually, and that it's fun. I don't know, I haven't had time to, I haven't had time to play many games lately. Just been so focused on my art. I know, I hope so too. I hope that Rebecca does make an appearance in the game. I know that there's a mod where she appears, I think. Yeah. But you know what's funny is like when playing that game, I really realized something, and it's nothing against Cyberpunk at all or single player games. But I realized after playing that single player game how much I like multiplayer games better. And that's just a me thing. Like I do miss like playing with friends. Like I realized I'm like, oh, I actually kind of like playing with people better. But that's a me thing. Ah. You wore David's jacket to work this week. Ah! I remember Nacho you telling me that you were gonna do that. I'm glad you did. Casual cosplay to work. Love it. Yeah, I've never played Witcher. I really like the whole world. I think it's really cool. I really enjoyed the Netflix series, both the live action and the animated one. I've really enjoyed. I even really enjoyed the new Witcher movie that just came out, the animated one. It was like Sirens of the Deep or something. I really enjoyed that. That was good. The ending though, I don't know, something's off about it. Just how it ended or towards the ending. It was just kind of like I don't know if it was just me being picky or if there's something weird with the writing, but I don't know. I think I need other people's opinion what they think about how it ended. Otherwise, eh, but also why be picky, right? It was entertaining, it was fun, I like the world, it's good. Never got into the video game though. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. It looks like fun. But yeah, I never got into it. Never got into Monster Hunter either. That looks like fun. I will say that I've seen a little bit of gameplay of that. I love the cosplays for Monster Hunter. Oh my gosh. Some of those cosplays are absolutely amazing and look like fun to make too. Big old armor builds and everything. Oh my gosh. But no. Yeah, in the Sirens of the Deep, yeah, I think the mermaids are really cool looking. Like they found a nice balance between like aquatic monster and human, and they none of they didn't look scary like the mermaids. Like I don't know, maybe it was like a mixture of like scary, dark, but not scary. They're still beautiful. Like I thought it was cool. No, I agree with you there. There we go. Yeah, this dark brown is so intensive, so it kind of does, if I'm not careful, it blocks out my highlights, which I don't want to do. I don't want to get my highlights lost. Oh, that would be cool if you could get Uncharted to work. That I think would be a fun game to play on stream, Nacho. I hope you can find a way to get it to work, because that would be super cool. I'm gonna add dimension to this part right here too, because it was all starting to look like just one color, and I definitely don't want it to look just like one color. I'm looking back constantly at my screen over here to see how it looks from afar. So far, I'm happy. One day, Nacho, I bet you'll figure it out. Hopefully. Hopefully. You'll figure it out. So as for today's goal, it's an ambitious one, but I would like to get all the leather painted today, front and back. Ambitious, I know. I don't know if I'll be able to reach it. I sure hope I can. I really hope I can. And then the gold pieces, which is like here, and there's some buckles on the other side. That will be later. Which I really like how I paint gold. I really like it. I know a lot of people like you first when you think of gold, you're just like, oh, going right with the metallic paint. Actually, I have a completely different process. I have certain acrylic colors that I mix together to make kind of like goldish yellow color and do several layers of that. Then with a thin layer of metallic gold, I'll go on top. And then I'll do an oil wash, which is with oil paint to make it all look kind of grimy and tarnished. Depending on where this goes, I actually might do that on stream just to show you all. I won't promise anything because I do have to keep moving with this project. So, if I do it off stream, I'm sorry, I'm trying to move forward, but maybe I can save it as something to do on stream because I do like, I would like to share that process of how I do metallics. It's also something that I'm always asked about, how I do my metallic pieces. Oh, thank you, Lynn, for putting in the Discord uh, server link. Thank you, thank you. Still, I have to do that. I know. It's gonna be forever till I do that. Oh, hi, Ray. How you doing? Sorry, I've been so focusing on my thing, I didn't even realize you were here. Hello, hello. I know. Ah, you're con crunching as well. What are you trying to paint? What are you working on? We're in the same con crunching boat. Like where you're like painting and crying at the same time. Please get done quickly. Yeah, I don't like con crunching at all. And here I am. Yeah, I did it once. That was my very first cosplay, was a Con Crunch. I made an entire cosplay in 20 days. I don't know how I did it. Uh, and then I was like, yeah, never again. And then here I am. Nice. Glad you're doing good, Ray. Yeah, I hope your cosplay, your con convention goes well, Ray. I hope you're able to get your cosplay done in time. Yeah, feel free to join the server. Anyone who hasn't joined, it's gonna be a fun place for just us all to hang out, and artists, if you want to share your work, whether it's like drawing, painting, cosplay, you're more than welcome to. And along with this cosplay I'm working on, I'm still working on the Aku painting. I know, I'm crazy. It's like con crunching and working on a commission, but uh, I got to get that commission done too. Not as tight of a deadline as Jinx here, but still I can't just let it sit there forever. So I'm still working on that. And I'll get back to live streaming that later. I just thought it'd be fun to switch things up, work on Jinx. You know, everyone loves her, so why not? No, no. I'm sorry, Nacho, that you're stressed. Aw. Hey, I'm always here for you if you need anything. You know that. Just feel like lately life has been very full. Lots going on. There's a best viewing point for that strap. Right there, I think it's good. With how much I have available on the table. Yeah, I can do that. You guys can still see it good. As soon as I can get this top done, the better. Then I can just check another thing off the list. And I think after the stream today, my goal, like just art-wise, is to finish gluing together the belt, finish Jinx's pants, which honestly is not much, probably like an hour or two left of work. And then yeah, finish her pants, finish. Oh, I have to I want to be able to, so originally I wanted to clip my little booms onto her belt, but in order to do that, how the pattern of the belt is made, it was so specific to itself that I would have to really re-customize a lot of it to fix the, or to fit onto a belt that I already have. Like that's just a normal everyday belt. And in order to do that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to take me so much time of customizing this pattern. So instead, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have 3 belts. I'm going to have the 2 foam ones, which are honestly hooked together almost like one. And then I will have the other belt that's like a real one. And I'm just going to paint it and kind of mess it up all Jinx style. And that I'll have my booms attached to. And see, that's what's also cool about Jinx is that I could add on belts endlessly, and I don't think anyone would think anything of it. People be like, no, that's how she is, right? It's like, oh, hey, if you need help, Nacho, I can help you out. Oh my gosh, we're all con crunching here. Ah. I still haven't seen the full music video to that. I saw images from it and like smaller clips, but I have not seen the entire thing yet. And later after this stream too, I'm gonna go and paint the other side, like the back side. Some people don't even touch the side you don't even see on like clothes, like cost, like the accessories and stuff. I sometimes do, sometimes don't. It depends. Like the back side of this piece, you probably never see, so I don't paint that. But these straps, they might slightly turn with my body movement and that kind of stuff, so I'm gonna paint the other side. It won't be as detailed as this, but it'll just be like the dark brown, so it doesn't look like it's painted. It looks more finished, more complete. Yeah. There we go. Darker brown, adding some more shades and blending. Just kind of like a different variation of values here and there. And as you can see, I also added in cuts of like battle damage. I'm gonna go back in with even a lighter brown thinner brush and fill those in. So yeah, and then this is basically what I do for all my illustrative type paint jobs. This is exactly it. It's just a lot of loose, like brush strokes, really. I think that's why it's also so hard to describe what exactly I'm doing or how to do it, because it's so it's just, yeah, it's just brush strokes. I kind of just let my brush do most of the work. And on this one, I made sure to prime the edges really well, because like on Jinx's top, actually a lot of the edges are already fading. Also, I've worn her a lot though, so that cosplay is it's seen a lot of days. I'll help you. I'll help you, Nacho, with the blue handprint for sure. My acrylic paint's already drying. It's also why I'm working quickly. It's because it's drying. I kind of like this light brown that I made over here that I used on this strap I just finished. I think I want to go around and touch up a few areas on this piece. Being careful not to touch the strap. I think I'm going to do this with the small brush too. This one I'm almost worried that I'm going to mess up details I've already Yeah, but no matter what, if you like detailed work, doesn't matter what medium it's in, it always takes time. It takes a lot of time. Oh, thank you, Ka, for the Kirby hearts. Sorry, I just got super hyper focused for a second where I'm just like, I have a vision, I know what I'm doing. Just became really like lost in here, like not even breathing. Just like adding in this lighter kind of brown, which is already drying up on my palette. No, I still need you. Might have to mix some more. Also, I realized how much I need to clean this palette. Kind of like my oil painting palette. I like chip away at it. Nope, nope, it's not the right brown. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to mix new light brown. Hey, Blood, how you doing? It has a metallic robot, really? Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. I have to check out what's going on with my mic. Something is up and I don't know what it is. I don't know how to check it. Really? Ooh, I'm so sorry. I would fix it right away, but I have no idea how to fix it. So thank you for telling me. I'm gonna look that up after my stream how to fix that. There was an update and things happen with my mic all the time. Every time there's an update, something happens with my mic. It gets messed up. Someone just complained that it sounded like I was what like it had an extra bass or something, and I thought it was maybe it was the AC getting caught up in the mic. Really? Okay. I'll I'll still look into it because it is a good mic. There shouldn't be an issue of why I sound metallic. So, thank you for letting me know. Because I don't really have a way of testing it. I just know that it picks up sound. So how to adjust the quality, I'm not entirely sure. That technology goes way over my head. I'll definitely be looking into that of what's going on. Alright, now I'm mixing new colors. I had to redo all my values because they all dried up already. Just in this short amount of time sitting here, it already all dried up. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll still look into it. No, thank you for letting me know. Oh, really? I sound okay now? So it's possible it was just something in and out, or maybe it was picking up on the like AC. And well, I am sorry, but to tell you, that's something I can't really change, especially through this summer. So if it ends up just being the AC unit making that metallic sound, I'm I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can look into and see if there's a setting though where it can just pick up on my voice and not on outside noises, and maybe it can help out with that. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see what I can do. Oh my gosh, there's like a hair fuzzy. Okay, interesting. Okay, it must be. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll ask for help. Because I don't know how to fix that. I swear. I'll figure it out. Oh, thank you. Well, still though, I want something like I want the sound quality to be good, you know. On a messed up mic. Especially if it's something probably just in the mic's settings that I can fix. Um I will figure that out. Or ask for help. It's more like that. Cause I But yeah, now you can see now that I'm adding on this like more extreme light, really how much it's coming to life even more. Go. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting way too much time in all the details here. But that's where it shines. Sometimes I'm like, am I spending too long on this? Should I just move on? And I go through that on like all my art projects. Yeah, I'm definitely not reaching my goal of getting this all done, like painting the entire thing this whole stream. Maybe if I was going into 12, like my normal time, but not today. I'll be coming back later today and working on it for sure, though. Especially that I have all my paints set up here and everything. Hey, Corny. Hey, what's up? Glad to see that you're here. Yep, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Like, probably no one's gonna notice this or see this, but I'll know that it's there. Oh, okay, Ka, no worries. No worries at all. Alrighty, Nacho. Thank you for joining the stream. It's always good to have you here. And I'll talk to you later. Alrighty, bye. Thank you, Nacho. Thank you for offering to help. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Because when it comes to technology and me, I definitely need help. So, I wish it wasn't that way. I wish I was just smart. Bye, Nacho. I know. I know, right, Blood? That, or just make sure you have people around you that knows how technology works. Oh, thank you. Thank you for whoever deleted the bot. I appreciate that. I just look up and I just see like a new name and I was like, oh, new person, hello. And then I see deleted and I'm like, oh, bot. All right. I got you. Thank you, Ka. You're always the fastest. At be gone. Be gone, bot. You are not allowed here. I know, right? When? True. Yep. The bots have no chance at all when Ka's on duty. All right. Still have a little just a little bit. Oh, like 2 minutes. Because I said 11:30, so even though it shouldn't be close to 11:30, how about I find that thin, thinner brush and I do all these little battle damage nicks, and then I can show you how I do that. And then we'll call it there. Uh-oh. Uh, mm, what brush should I use? Here we go. Yeah, we'll do something like that. I'm just going to go in with these, with this thin brush here. And all these battle damage pieces I'm going to fill in. When I'm like standing, I love adding the battle damage. I just think it's so much fun. Also too, like what's fun about adding battle damage is like if there's any mistakes, like miscuts, or oh my gosh, I don't know how many times I've accidentally nicked a part that I wasn't originally going to, and then I'll be like, oh well, whatever. You know, it's just foam. I'll just paint it like as if it was meant to be. And I got a water drop right there, which I was not supposed to. Gonna use my brush to absorb it. Yes, you can do that. If you get water drops on foam, since they kind of just bead up, I'll take a brush and I'll just reabsorb the water. But always wash it though, because it'll have the acrylic paint in it. And if your brush dries with the acrylic paint, it's basically no more. Just trim this so it's easier for me, but I don't want to obscure your guys' vision either. It's such an awkward bit, like weird shaped piece. So I know when I cut it out at first and like when I first cut this out and laid it flat, I was like, am I doing this right? Is this correct? Then I fitted it over me and like held it together with just like a little clips that's used for sewing. And I was like, oh wait, no, it actually fits me. Yep, funny fact about this pattern, I'm so small that there was no size adjustments whatsoever for this piece. There should have been. There should have been sizing adjustments for this because it was small to fit on paper. And I don't know, I kind of just looked at it and I was like, I wonder. I just made it like, of course, this was still when it was in the paper phase. And I tried it on and I was like, how does this, why does this fit me? Like, well, guess less work for me. Didn't have to adjust it. The belt, though, that needed a lot of adjusting. A lot. And unfortunately, when I was first adjusting it, I fit it wrong. Like I cut it in the wrong places, so it wasn't fitting together anymore. I was like, what is going on? And I reread the directions, and then I was like, oh, I actually see what I did wrong here. I didn't take out the measurements, like shrink it down in the proper places. So lesson for today, always follow instructions. Yeah, I kind of like this paint job because it's simple. I use 3 paint colors. Just one one color of brown, and then the black and the white paint, and then I'm all good. Yes, I am small. Yep, that is true. I am small. Alrighty. There we go. All painted, at least the front part. Cleaning my brushes really good. Let's flip this around so it's no longer upside down. There we are. I know, right? I can't just ignore instructions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super, super happy with how this is turning out. I think it's super cool. Makes me even want to finish it even more now because I'm like, ah, it's already looking so cool. I can't like not put this cosplay to this side and be like, I don't even want to think about it, like not making it. It will. It will. It will. Aw, thank you, Blood. Thank you. I like cute clothes. Thank you, Caw, for the Kirby hearts. And yes, Win, dancing dinosaurs. Alrighty, well, that is it for today's stream. I will be back next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. Friday's stream will be canceled because I'll be at con. So, yeah, which will be awesome. I'm really excited, and hopefully it'll be a good show. I think so. It should have a really good turnout. People seem to be really hyped, so it should be good. Yes, rave, Kirby. Aw, thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed today's stream too, doing something a little different. So, most likely Jinx will be coming back, or the progress of Jinx will be coming back. Yes, all dancing. We should have a dance party one day. That'd be fun. Alrighty, before I get distracted with more things to say, I wish you all get well, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Alrighty, bye!